We're back. I hope you all got yourself something to eat, to drink. Because let's move on. Down here it is, I think, with Theodora. Is it up? You're the wrong person. It is up. Also, there are replicas everywhere. He was up there. I'm sorry. It's been so long that I was here. Every time I forget he's up. Because why would he be on the peasant place?
Welcome, all of you. The situation has become quite grave, hasn't it?
Kinda.
Grandfather, we've come here today to consult with you.
I understand. Now that we've lost Phone Master Ion, I am the logical representative to attend the summit.
Then you'll...
Yes. I'll head to Doth shortly.
That's great.
We should tell Father. The summit can now finally begin.
Okay, to Buttercore we go. Sorry. Oh! They actually already put me here. That's kind of interesting. Okay, there are a lot of replicas. You know, maybe if you would give them normal clothing, they wouldn't stand out so much.
Hey, couldn't those be replicas?
What's going on? What are replicas doing in a place like this?
Looks like we should see what's going on in the city before seeing His Majesty.
Why has this Miasmi appeared? Who am I talking to? How come it's so dark? Where? Look at this Miasma with the score off limits too. What's going to happen next? I don't know. Where am I supposed to go again? Okay, it says I need to go to the king immediately. Not look around here, so... Let's go up, I guess.
What the hell? Who are you? Don't come any closer!
What the fuck?
What are you doing? Stop it!
Hey, that thing's a monster! Don't get near it!
Huh? What do you
What the
mean,
hell?
a monster?
That's my buddy who died 2 weeks ago on his way back from getting his score reading. No, my buddy's dead. That thing, it's an imposter. But he looks just like him.
A replica.
Calm down. This person is no monster.
Fine. He's still a freak.
I mean, yeah, because it's probably like a baby.
Rem. The Tower of Rem.
Okay, that's weird. Didn't the replicas on that island also say something like that?
About?
It's the name of an ancient tower that stands in the Cliffoth. It's from the Dawn Age, part of a plan to travel to another planet should they fail to create the Outer Lands.
Interesting.
Another planet? Is that even possible?
Supposedly it was a radical idea, even at the time.
If they couldn't do it in the Dawn Age, it's just a dream for us. We can barely fly.
So these replicas are trying to reach the Outer Lands through that tower? Even if that's the case, how could they all know about the Tower of Rem?
If one were to implant the memory of the Tower of Rem when they were created...
That's what I was thinking. Probably like implanted when... Would make sense if they all know that, and only
It's
that.
unlikely, but not impossible.
We're not reaching any conclusions here. Let's stop for now and go see the king.
But we're looking at the town so well. Amazing job on our end. Look around town. We saved one replica dude who's very weird. Yeah, can't do anything else here? Okay, I guess.
Ask for salvation from the new order of Lorelei.
Respect
fuck?
the score! I will not sit by and be smothered by
There
the
is a
miasma.
civil war after all, huh?
My father in Casadonia died from this outbreak of miasma.
Yeah, the score is gonna help you?
I don't want to go to the cliff off! Put me back on the old Outer Lands!
Calm down. Everyone, just calm down. Cease this at.
Shut up!
Natalia!
My dude! Chill your aggressions.
Silence! I am Natalia. Natalia Luzu Kimlaska Landvaldir. Beloved citizens of Kimlaska, I beseech you to be calm. Hear what I have to say.
Your Highness! The miasma! At this rate, we're all done for!
We are aware of the situation and are doing everything we can to stop the miasma.
Why don't we just raise the ground again like before?
How should we do that?
That's not possible. The outer lands of the new order of Lorelei are created by destroying the land we have now. The appearance of Eldrint has caused several islands in the Central Ocean to disappear. This land will be erased, and you along with it.
But that can't be!
You all know better by now. What good can come from obsessing over the score? Yulia's score never predicted that the Outer Lands would fall into the cliff off.
That's because we didn't obey the score.
And had a war?
Why should we obey it? A prophecy that only comes true if you obey it is no prophecy at all.
That's true.
The score is not a future set in stone. It's just one of many possible futures.
I ask you all to please give us just a little more time. If we cannot come up with a solution in time, we will petition the new order of Lorelei for help.
Princess Natalia, we believe in you.
As long as the miasma goes away, we've got no complaints with His Majesty's rule.
The miasma has already killed several people. Now there are replicas?
But they come from the new order.
These weird human things just hang around and root through our property.
We just want to live a normal, peaceful...
So, riot is the first thing that comes to your mind?
Human things.
Luke, they're just upset. Once they calm down and get a grip on the situation...
It's fine. It's fine.
Is it though? Is it? I ordered a Pokeball as lunch, and it was so much that I still have some left of it. Very delicious though. It was worth the money. The score really does wield sway over people's hearts. It will take time for that to change. And with the world full of miasma and weird human things, look, don't put it that way. No, I think that's probably how we look to ordinary people. We don't have mothers or fathers after all. Well, I know it's mean to Luke, but as far as normal people are concerned, it's bad enough already without the score, and now these things are popping up all over the place. Fear is infectious. At this rate, there could be riots worldwide. It all depends on how well the rulers can lead their people. hell. Okay, let's go. Is he here or is he in his chamber? Something's loading.
Oh, Natalia, what the devil has happened to Mose?
I like how they say, what the devil?
We're looking into that now ourselves.
Well, at the moment, we can't openly cross him. We do not intend to give in to him, but many people still have faith in the score. If we were to oppose it, it could lead to violence.
Damn.
His Majesty is also working to settle the issues of the replicas. But there are too many to accept as refugees, and the city's public safety is suffering.
A small riot broke out when a replica went to his own funeral. Several people died.
What? Oh wait, those two sentences don't work with each other.
And there's the matter of feeding them all. These replicas are such a headache.
Looks like...
I'm not talking about you. Don't let it upset you.
Your Majesty, I propose we work on an allied response with the Malkuth ambassador.
Agreed. I leave that to you.
I mean, it's pretty easy to make religion very obsessive. And therefore, it can fall into like the dark area. But the same can go with everything. If you obsess over something too much, it easily can become an evil thing.
By the way, Father, all sides have agreed to hold that summit on the score.
I see. You've made a fine ambassador, Natalia. I'm proud of you. The timing is perfect. All three powers can agree on how the score is to be handled. I also intend to propose taking joint military action against the new Order of Lorelei.
That makes sense. This world is about to get erased because of that replica land.
That said, any direct attack on Eldrint is precluded by the planet storm.
Yes, another headache. And we'll need to discuss the replica issue as well.
Let's call it a headache, yeah, sure.
Is the replica problem really that bad?
It's better than it was. It seems they're headed to a place called the Tower of Rem. Many have already left. But between clashes with the citizens and the stress on the economy, they caused quite an uproar. There were enough of them for an entire country, and the majority couldn't speak a word. Some people tried to snatch up replicas for untoward purposes.
Yeah, let's call it out.
So there really is no place for replicas.
These problems only arose from a lack of preparedness and infrastructure.
It's also an emotional matter for many. Replicas are identical copies of the originals.
In any case, this summit comes first. Gather the advisors together to formulate Kimlaska's policy. And you all should wait at Duke Fabra's manor until things are settled here.
Okay.
Father, please allow me to participate.
I'm like, should we just sit around?
Very well.
Natalia, we're all counting on you.
Thank you.
Your Majesty, we also have a report concerning that other issue.
Come to my chambers later.
Oh, okay.
Understood.
I'll read it in a second. Sorry. Those two sure do look different. Those two? Natalia and Largo. Natalia is so elegant and beautiful. She probably got it from her mother. I sure wouldn't want to see a Natalia that should certainly be taller than you. I'm still growing! What is it? Oh, I was just imagining a Natalia that looks like Largo. Well, I imagine she'd be quite the character. Sure, Okay, let's go to the chambers. I think they're on the right. Aren't they? On the right, and then I think up, and then to the left. Sorry. Is this correct? No. It is not. Maybe it's Natalia's chambers? Wait. We found one chamber, it was the wrong one, but we found one of them. Is he downstairs then? That's not it either, is it? No. Is he on the other side then? Then he has to be. Because I can't go up either. Oh, and that's not a door. Where are His Majesty's chambers? There we are. I found it. I found it. I found it.
I see. So that Largo fellow really is Natalia's true father.
Yes, sir. There's no doubt.
What to do? That child could very well be forced to battle her own father.
Very well. I'm pretty sure she will be because she's in my team.
Natalia still doesn't know. There's always the option of not telling her at all.
Yeah, knowing the truth doesn't always bring happiness.
How about you? Luke, what do you think?
I think we should tell her.
When I found out I was a replica, I felt like I didn't want to know. But I had already begun to get a sense that I wasn't really myself. If I hadn't known, I would have been in complete despair. I'd have just given up on everything. I know her case is completely different, but I think it's probably better to know.
I think you're right. Ignorance can be bliss. But the idea of us knowing while Natalia, the one in question here, doesn't. It feels wrong to me.
It'll only make it more painful when she finds out later.
Yep. And then she's not gonna trust any of you.
You're right. Give me some time to think it over.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I'll use this time to go to Malkuth to suggest the Emperor settle on a policy.
Okay,
I'll
bye,
be
Jade.
borrowing the Albior.
Okay, bye, Jade.
Well then, what's it going to be, Luke? Back to the manor?
Yeah.
Luke, what's wrong?
Yeah, you're acting weird, Luke. Off in your own little world.
Luke!
Lorelei? Or is it?
Hey, Replica, where are you?
Ash, we're in...
Never mind, I see it. Batical.
Why are you even asking?
Damn it, first you put your voice in my head, now you're looking through my eyes?
I'm close to Batical. I'll meet you there. Stay in the city.
Okay.
I'll be back in the manor. If you want to come see me there, be my guest.
No, head to the port or something.
I want to go back to my home.
Fine, do what you want.
They act like brothers. You
What
can't
did
tell
Ash
me
have to say?
otherwise. Like siblings.
He's coming to meet us. I told him we'd be at the manor.
The manor? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, it's better this way.
It's not like Ash wants to be at the manor. I wonder what Ash wants. It's probably about the Jewel of Lorelei. I guess that means he hasn't found it. Why? If he had, he'd have come and said, I got a replica or something with that convenient communications network of his. Convenient communication network. Ennis does have a point though. So I guess he's come to vent at you for not finding it? That's fine. There's something I wanted him to do anyway. Something you wanted him to do? You will see. Where is this going?
I never thought I'd see you back here.
I never thought I'd return. Ash, how is Lorelei? I couldn't make contact. It must be trapped inside Van, unable to communicate. So your search for the Jewel of Lorelei is still ongoing, but we do know that Lorelei passed the key up through the Sephiroth. If you didn't pick it up, it should still be somewhere around the Sephiroth.
But you searched them, didn't you, Ash? What, did you miss one?
I'm not an idiot. You have me confused with someone else here.
Don't be like that.
What are you trying to say?
They say the sword and the jewel react to one another. You should have found it.
If we don't get the jewel, things play right into Van's hands. Damn. And with the miasma, the people are leaning towards the new order of Lorelei. The miasma.
The light of the sacred flame shall approach a Kimlaskan city of phone machines, seeking a way to purify the taint. There, salvation shall be found through the use of a forbidden power.
Is the forbidden power the hyperresonance?
Ash, what if the miasma could be neutralized through a hyperresonance?
We have the same brain cell.
What are you talking about? That's impossible. Not if you have the Sword of Lorelei. It would cost someone their life, but...
Luke, what are you talking about?
Is Luke still wanting to sacrifice himself?
That's the first time I've heard anything like that.
So? You saying you'll die for us? I'm saying... Must be nice for you replicas, being able to say you'd just give it all up like that. If I could make up for Exariuth by apologizing, I'd apologize as much as it took. If my dying could bring back Exariuth, then I'd be scared, but I'd die. I don't want to die any more than anyone else. Huh, of course you don't. I'm not ready to die yet either.
What is this communication here?
This little chat is over. I've got something to do. I'm not done talking. Just give me 5 more minutes. Let go of me.
Come on, hear him out, Ash.
Fine.
Ash has joined the party! Sorry. That was very high-pitched. Oh, is that the reason Jay took the Albior, so I can't go down from here and can't grind with him? Is that it? Looks like House Fibre has its own issues. No, really, everything would be fine if Ash would stop being stubborn and just come back. But what would you do? What would you do then? If you're going to start up about how nobody needs you, I'm leaving. I don't really know what I'd do, but... Loser. Before you go telling Ash what to do, how about you decide what you're going to do with yourself? Absolutely. If you don't have your own purpose, you can hardly force anyone else to do anything. Why do older girls around me have to be so harsh? What do you want? It's the truth after all. Look at his pretty face. Oh. Where are we going? Let me say. I know where we're going. Let me slide. Do I go into my chambers? Look at his pretty picture. Look how pretty he is. Such a pretty boy. Drawing room? No. Where is that one leading to? Okay, where am I going? Where are we going to talk? party is my bad. She joins the party long enough for his parents. Okay, I have to meet my parents. Okay. I wasn't sure about that. Then let's go to the draw room because I was like, probably shouldn't go there. Is this my parents' place? No, I think I need to go back into the draw room, don't I? Bless you, baby. Oh yeah, isn't my mom sick? Wasn't that a storyline?
Luke!
You're...
Father? Mother? I've brought the real Luke home. You bastard! What are you planning to... We'll be waiting in the courtyard.
Luke! It's really you, isn't it, Luke?
It's good to see you again, Mother.
So you've been with the Oracle Knights?
Yes.
You've grown up, Luke.
Father.
Where's the hug?
I get it. You want Ash to meet up with your parents.
But Luke, are you okay with this? The thought of Ash coming here always made you...
Terrified. It still does. But I'm just a replica. He's real. If I'm going to get told I'm not needed, I'd rather hear it sooner than...
Stop it, Luke.
Guy?
I thought something was up with you. You've got this stupid idea about killing yourself to stop the miasma, don't you?
Obviously he got that idea.
Luke,
oh come on, it was
don't
pretty
be an
obvious.
You keep telling yourself you're just a worthless replica imposter. You keep worrying that you'll be told you're unnecessary. What does that even mean?
I've been asking myself ever since I found out I'm a replica. Why was I born? Who am I? Why am I alive? I have no right to exist. No replica does.
I've heard enough.
So... I'm not Luke anymore. I'm never coming back here. Get over that inferiority complex before you go proposing anything stupid. You're infuriating.
Luke, let's get some rest. You've got to be tired.
Yeah.
Bye, Ash. It was a nice 2 minutes with you in my party.
It's true that we'd lose the limitless energy provided by phone power. But what good is maintaining the planet storm if all of humanity is lost?
The score is no longer our guide. The time has come to shape the future by our own wills.
Most phone tech and phonic arts would be lost if the planet storm were gone. But not all phonons would disappear. We simply have to develop a way to make use of those limited phonon resources, correct?
Why worry about future inconveniences when we may not have a future at all? I agree that stopping the planet storm is the logical solution.
Everyone, good news. We've agreed to stop the planet storm.
We agreed not to doom everyone? Wow.
As have we. Now we should head to Doth for the formal summit. Their Majesties have set sail for Doth already.
Yeah, but we're taking the Albior. We'll probably pass them along the way.
Okay, let's go.
The thing is, if this wouldn't be so just around the corner thing, I don't think they would have agreed on that either. It is literally like knocking on their door like, hey dude, You have 10 minutes left to live, so do something against it. If our climate change will be like that, and not like for the next 4 or 5 future generations, please. At last. Now we just need to ensure that the international conference proceeds uninterrupted. Yeah. The heads of the 3 major powers, everything's secure, and I can't imagine them making unreasonable demands at this point. Yeah. But as long as people are involved, nothing is certain. I think we should assist in keeping the conference secure. Yeah. Master, does your stomach hurt or something? Yeah. I thought I will go bald one of these days. Yeah. Luke's completely gone, isn't he? Well, the lights are on, but sadly, nobody seems to be home. Neutralizing the miasma again? What an idiot. Luke. I didn't get that one. Okay, let's go. To Darth we go. This one. Oh, it's up, it's up, it's up. Let's use it. All the way down, all the way down. Sorry. Hello?
Ah, I was afraid I'd missed you.
What's going on? What are you doing all the way out here?
So, you've left the neutralization of the miasma to Ash? What? Ash came by just a bit ago asking about how to neutralize the miasma using hyperresonance.
Ash? But why?
That jerk. What is he thinking?
I did some calculations at his request for the likelihood of that plan succeeding, but
there simply aren't enough 7th phonons to make it work. With Lorelei asleep, there wouldn't be enough even if the planet storm were active. And even if there were enough.
No one could endure it. The phonon bonds would break, the phonons would separate, and the person would die.
Don't tell me that Ash was fully aware of that.
Of course he was!
Yes. I tried to stop him, but he was insistent.
We literally talked about this like 10 minutes ago in our manor.
But what about the 10,007th phonists he'd need to sacrifice?
He'll use the replicas.
Are there phonists?
The 7th phonon is used to bond a replica's atomic particles.
So they are.
They could be used as a substitute for the 7th phonists. He has the sort of Lorelei to use as an amplifier as well.
Oh my god.
That idiot! He's planning to kill himself and take all the replicas with him?
What the hell is he thinking now, after all that talk about not wanting to die?
Luke, you have to stop him. We can't let him do something like this.
What is Luke supposed to do, though?
I know.
Where is he now?
If he's planning on using the replica 7th phonons, then he's at the Tower of Rem.
Where is that?
The QB Peninsula. It was part of the Cliffoth, but now it should be at the tip of the Rugnican continent.
All right, let's go get Ash.
Where do I need to go? Okay, I need to check where the Tower of Rem is. They definitely so alike. Oh my god. Looks like there's one more idiot. What could Ash possibly be thinking? Sacrificing himself to eliminate the miasma? I won't accept this. Having this many suicidal people around really gets on my nerves. Oh, I feel you, Jade. I feel you. Killing himself and 10,000 replicas, and after saying he didn't want to die? It's hard to figure out what he's thinking. It's all so twisted inside him. But if he really is planning to eliminate the miasma, he should be in the Tower of Rem. Let's hurry. My god! The amounts of people we have to like take care of not killing themselves is astonishing. So, Tower of Rem. Where is the Tower of Rem? All the way down. Okay, it's all the way down. Where are we exactly right now? Which one is that red one? That one. We're gonna teleport to that because it's right to the left. No? There it is. Where do I enter? Oh, this is too agonizing. Okay, let's save Ash. Hopefully. Oh my god. Okay. Why are so... This is the complete wrong order of people I want in my team. Please stop killing yourselves.